the apportionment and so on. Apportionment is chapter 4. Okay, with maths of voting, theory, and so on. Okay, maths of power. But actually, it has relation. Okay, dia ada kaitan lah. So that's why they arrange the maths of sharing like this. Means that sharing things, sharing power, and so on. Okay. So before that, okay, these are the methods that you need to learn. Okay, so you have the two players, the lone divider, lone chooser, last diminisher, method of seal, and method of markers. After semester and semesters, I teach this course. So I found that the lone divider, lone chooser, a little bit, I think lone divider is a little bit hard for the student. Okay. So then after that, that's why I just use the outside notes for you and then I will write. Okay. So this one, so this is the basic of okay, the basic of this fair division game. Okay, maths of sharing. Of course, you have the goods, or you call it the booty, the things that you want to divide. Okay, so these items are tangible, physical objects. Okay, with so many things. As you know that, of course, the easiest one is the candy, cake, pizza, jewelry, and things. House, cars, and then land. Of course, if land orang gaduh, okay, harta pusaka. Tinggallah harta pusaka. And then sampai masuk mahkamah. So the players, of course, who are the players who play these games? Okay, it based on individual, family, groups, political parties, states, countries, or whatever. Okay, the nation. Okay, and then of course the things that you want to divide, you have value. Okay, things that you want to divide, of course, it has a value based on how you see it. Okay, sometimes this person see, oh, this thing is not no value for me, but other people maybe see it very valuable. Okay, like nowadays, okay, even the garbage actually, it is very valuable. You can collect and then you can sell, get money. Even use useful oil, cooking oil. Okay, you can collect and then makes money. Okay, everything now it has a value. Okay, it has value. So, but how you see that things, so depends with you. Okay, and then you have the rationality. Okay, to maximize or his or her share, depends. Of course, you want more for yourself. Okay, that's why you have the rationality. It is very rare to see that people want to take the minimize for his or her share. Okay, usually we have the maximize. And then, of course, there's cooperation, okay, between the players. Okay, of course, the players must be a willing participant and accept all the rules in the games. Okay, and then one thing here, okay, in maths of sharing, you have privacy. Okay, means that I don't know what you want, and you don't know also what I want. Okay, it is very privacy. Okay, and then how you see that things, that booty, that goods. Okay, how you value it. Okay, so no one knows except yourself. Okay, and then this is the symmetry, means that you have the equal sharing. Okay, equal right, let's say equal sharing. How you see, of course, like you see there are one things. If you divide by 4, you can say that each of them is 0.25 share. Okay, that is the equal right of sharing. Okay, you see like that. Or you have an apple, then you cut into 4. Okay, then you have one over 4 of the apple. But in this method of sharing, okay, even though some maybe will see that we'll get 1 over 5, one get 3 over 5, and so on. So this one we can say that this is the equal rights of sharing. Okay, in the sharing of set S, mean that the goods, okay, the apple. Okay, of course this one, okay, so what we say that it is a fair share, okay, meaning that you have a booty as a goods, and then you have the players, okay. Of course you can define it as P1 until Pn, okay, we don't care. And then S is the booty or the goods, so you can define it as the S, S1, S2, S3, and so on. Okay, depends with you. Okay, so if you want to divide, of course, X divide by into N shares. Okay, it is like that. Okay, dapat RM1 atau dapat RM2 bagi kepada 5 orang. So, each of you get how, tak dapat ringgit lah, how many cent. Okay. Okay, so the fair share here, it says that suppose that S denoted by a share of the booty S, and then of course P is the players, with one of the players in a fair division game with N players. So to have a fair share, we can say that one player worth at least 1 over N of the total value of the share, okay, in the opinion of P. So we call that this is proportional fair share. Okay, so this is very simple, a general thing. Okay. Okay, so this one is how you define the game, how to be played. Okay, so in a fair share games, we must consider not only the booty S and the players, okay, but also the method that you use or you plan to use, okay, to accomplish the game. Okay, so in this game, of course, there are 3 types of booty. The things, the good that you want to share. Okay, so this one. Okay, so one is, we can say that, mana dia? Okay, one is the continuous, of course, like lands and so on. And another one is discrete. Discrete means like candies, house, cars, and then jewelry and so on. And others you can say that it is a mixed one, means that continuous mix with the discrete. Okay, so these are the rules or the methods, elements, assumption that you have in methods of sharing. Okay, so this is one. Okay, this is the mix. Okay, so before okay, so this one. Okay, so the basic here. So start with here. So how to find the shares. Okay, so this one usually we use a cake. Okay, like let's say that you have a vanilla cake, and then you have the chocolate. Okay, so this is it. Okay, half of vanilla, half the chocolate. And then, okay, so you see here, this uh, okay, this Mr. Albert, okay, he wants to buy a cake, okay, half chocolate and half vanilla, and the value of the cake is $20. Okay, like this. Okay, so here Mr. Albert sees that this value of the chocolate 3 times more than vanilla. So meaning that vanilla is X. Okay, this is X. He sees that this chocolate is 3 times as much as vanilla. Okay, so here you can say that, okay, how much is the chocolate half worth to her, and then how much is the vanilla half worth. Okay, because you want to know each of the value for the chocolate. You know everything is the total is $20. Okay, so what you do, so you want to know the X. Okay, yes, so 3x plus x equal to 20. So you have, of course, this one very easy, and x, for each x it is equal to 5. Yeah, correct. So this one actually equal to $15, and this is $5. Okay. So of course you know that the chocolate, since half, it is 180 degrees. So this one plays with degrees with the fraction and so on. Okay, but this one is very basic. Okay. So here, after that, okay, so if, okay, Mr. Albert cut the cake, okay, so this is 60 degrees of vanilla. Okay, and then you know that this is a half of the cake. Okay, of course you know that it is 180, and this is 60 degrees. So you want to know how much is the value for the 60 degrees cake. Okay, so by this you use 60, yes, 180 degrees times with $5. Okay, so you get it as the value as 1.67. Okay, so this is very easy. Okay, of course. And then what if, okay, he cut the cakes in the middle, okay, between chocolate and vanilla. So you can see that this is the 30 degrees, and this is 20 degrees. So this is vanilla, this is the chocolate. Okay, so you want to know how much is it? Is it for this cake? Meaning that 30 degrees of 180. And then you know the value for each is, okay, for this chocolate, vanilla is $5. Okay, times with 20 degrees of 180 degrees. So this one will be 15. So you calculate, use your calculator, you get 1.67, and the value for this cake, chocolate and vanilla, is 2.50. Okay, so this is it. Please remember, I know because still online, so you don't have a problem. Last time, we still have a normal class, face-to-face class. Last time, there's a student who forgot, or I don't know actually, forgot or whatever, didn't bring calculator in the exam. So it is very hard for the guy to use without calculator. Dia kena kira by hand. And then there's one part, then there's a question, dia dah tak boleh dah. Dia dah limit, so dia terpaksa pinjam dengan orang sebelah punya calculator, which is very disturbing for the student next to him. Okay, so you need to be very careful. Okay, kalau if it is a face-to-face exam. And then, okay, so this one, okay, for the fair share, okay, so if Mr. Albert split the cakes among 4 friends, okay, so this one, including him, means that there are 5 players, including him. So, how much? Would a fair share be? So, of course, there are 5 players. Okay, so meaning that you just split among this one and of course the total. So, meaning that 1 over 5 and then divide by 20. So, of course, each of these, the fair share, we can say that like this, the shortcut. Okay, is the short form of this fair share. It is $5. Okay, so this one. So, another example. So, this one, okay, there's a cake here. Okay, so this is the chocolate, this is the vanilla, and this is the strawberry. Okay, so this one, okay, Jane buys a cake. Okay, and then for each of the cake is 1 over 3. Okay, so means the same. Chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, it is 1 over 3. So Jane values vanilla twice as much as chocolate. So meaning that 2x. And then she sees also strawberries twice much as the vanilla. So this one also not 2x, but because vanilla you know that it is 2x, this is twice much. So means that this is 4x. And then of course she don't like chocolate very much. So this one become x. Okay, and the cake cost is $14. Okay, so this one. So of course you want to find the x. Of course this one very easy like previously as you know. And then you divide it. Okay, so this one will get x plus 2x plus 4x equal to $14. Okay, so this one will be 7x equal to 14. So this one will be 2. Yeah. So this one, of course, you know that when this is a cake, 1 over 3, and so each of the cake, chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, actually 360 degrees divided by 3. So meaning that it is $120 for each degrees for each flavor. Okay, so by this one, the x, okay, this 7x, you can find that the chocolate is the value for chocolate is $2. The strawberry is $8. Okay, and vanilla is $4. Okay, so if this guy and not this guy, this girl cut the cake the same. So this is the T. This is the T also. Okay. So will be the T over 120 degrees. Okay, not 180. Okay, 180 is half. only 2 flavors, but this one 3 flavors, and then it is equal, so 120 degrees. So divide by 120, and then this one will be, you know, the value of strawberry is 8 plus with the 30 over 120, and this is $2. Okay, use your calculator. Okay, this one will give you 2.0, 2.5. Okay, so this is it. Okay, this one lagi senang So here, okay, this is example without any cake, okay, except the table. Okay, this one. So I have a table here. So this is S1, S2, S3. So this is A, B, and C. Okay. So of course, this one is the ABC. Okay, A, B, Betty, and C, D. So they have a pizza and divide it into 3 slices. Okay, 3 slices, that is S1, S2, and S3. Okay, so this is based on the table, not on the pizza. How they cut the pizza. Okay, so this one, the value for them, cost is just calculate. Of course, this one is 3. Okay, 1 over 3 divide among the 3 of them. So actually this one is 33.1 over 3% fair share. Okay, this is the fair share. First, you need to find the fair share. So this one will be easy for you. Okay, so for each of the ABC, okay, AC is for the slice of S1, 32%. This one is 33%. And this is for B, 34%. This is 42%. This is 35%. And this is 34%. Okay. Of course, you don't know how much for the S3. So you just complete by 100%. You divide, you plus minus, and then you get, this is 35%. 24 and 31%. Okay, so the fair share for each of them, of course, more or equal than 33.13%. Okay, 33.33333%. Okay, so this one, okay, if you want to know which one they should get, which slice, okay, so you see the portion, the bigger portion here, the percentage here. So based on this one, you can see that A, of course, among of this, okay, you can see that A will get 32, 33, of course, will get 35%, the slice, S3. And then for B, of course, this one finished already. Okay, so we don't need S3, no more. So for this one and this one, you can have, okay, for B, they can have either, if you add up, okay, this one is 76. This is how much? 35, 34, 9, 69. Okay, based on this one, you can have whether B can get S1 and S2. C also can get S1 and S2. Okay, this one. Belum lagi lah. Okay, so end up, Okay, this one that you can guess. Based on how we play that for for B and C, okay, siapa nak mengalah lah. Okay, maybe B can get, A of course get the 35%, okay, the S1, the S3, okay. So B, of course, if you see the percentage here, B can get S2, okay, this is S. And C get the S1. Okay. Or, siapa yang baik hati lah. B can get the S1. And C can get S2. It's something like this for their fair share. So this is another table. This is S1, S2, and S3. This is A, B, this is C. So like this. So this is not based on the percentage, but based on the value, money. So this one, ABC, okay, A sees that this one is $5, this one is 6, this is 4. This B, Betty, sees that this is 3.99, this is 4, this is 4.01, this is 7.50, this is 6.50, and this is 7. Okay, so each of them see this. Okay, what you can do, of course, you want to know the fair share. First, you total up each of them, their share. So for A, the total is 15. For B, the total is 12. And C is 21. Okay, so like this one, you just, very easy, you just divide by 3, the fair share. But for if involved with this money, okay, it's a little bit different. To get the fair share for each of them, means that the total you divide by 3. Then you get the fair share. So for each of them, the fair share will be 5. For this one is 4. And this one is 7. Okay, this is it. So for this one, based on this fair share, okay, this one, and this one, okay, you need to be careful, okay, meanings that, okay, so, okay, so A, the fair share is any share that worth or equal to $5. Okay, you can see from the table, the equal of 5 is of course S1 and S2. Okay, this one is for A, S1 and S2. And then for B, any share that is equal or bigger than 4. Okay, so check which one that is S2 and S3. S2 and S3. And then C, any share that is bigger or equal to 7. Okay, you check for C, of course S1 and S3. So S1 and S3. Okay, so based on this one, okay, this one you can see that any share for A is S1 and S2, B S2 and S3, and C is S1 and S3. So based on this one, based on what they want or what they feels, Okay, it is up to them, meaning that meaning that A, okay, can get S1, B can get S2, and C can get S3. And then, or, okay, you can have others like A can get, you know that S2 also is AB's share, so S2, and then B can get whatever, this one S2, so B can get S3, and C can get S1. So up to them. Okay, so this one is very dia tak nak gaduh lah. Okay, don't want to have fight, so they play coin toss. Okay, so now is okay, 2 players. Okay, that is for the spider. Chooser. Okay. So for this divider chooser, meanings that okay, it's very simple. The basic one that we normally use. Okay, we play. It is you cut, I choose. Okay. So siapa yang nak potong, siapa yang nak bagi, and then siapa yang nak pilih. Okay. So meanings that this is what another one that you cut, I choose. The other name. Okay, very simple. Okay. So based on this one, the games, you can see something like this. Okay, this is the chocolate and this is the strawberry. Okay, so based on this one, we name it this chocolate as S1 and this strawberry as S2. Okay, and then we cut. Okay, so this one based on 2 players. Okay, one person cut, another person choose. Okay, so choose either S1 or S2. Okay, so the one who choose is called the chooser, and then of course another one is the one who cut. Okay, the divider. Okay, so cut into something like this. Okay, so this one we say that P1 cuts. Okay, the advantage for P2, this one is the divider. Okay, divider, and then P2 is the chooser. Okay, the advantage for chooser is that P2 can choose any part that he or she want, that P2 see more valuable rather than P1. Why the divider is one of the unluckiest person? Because the divider cannot do anything. I mean, cannot argue, just to accept any part or any things that left and any goods for P1. Okay, dia tak boleh nak argue. So meaning that only P, because the chooser already choose. Okay, they just accept only. Okay, but this one, of course, the chooser, okay, will choose should be the portion that worth equal exactly 50%. Okay, of course you want, because there's only 2 players, of course you want it half. Okay, more than half or half. Okay, and then choose that it is more or equal. Okay, 50%. You see that like that. Okay, so this is how this is 4%. This is with the 4 flavor later. Okay. So this one is very easy, which is oops. Okay, this is one cake and half. Okay, and vanilla and then the chocolate. Okay, so there are 2 players, Anne and Bob. Okay, so Anne see this vanilla 4 times as much as the chocolate. So means that she sees X for this one. While for Bob, okay, he sees the chocolate. Okay, this is chocolate, this is vanilla 3 times X. And then this is the X. Okay, so they see the values for this cake is like this. Okay, of course you want to know how or the value of the percentage. There's no price for this cake except the percentage that they see. So this one you can just, of course, from the basic, you just X equal to 100%. So this is 5X equal to 100. And of course, you know that X is equal to 20%. Okay. And this one is X plus 3X equal to 100%. This one is 4X. Okay. Senang kan yang ni kan? So this is X as 25%. Okay. So you know that X is, okay, for 4X, it is actually 80%. And this is 20%. For this one, okay, vanilla for Bob, he sees that this is 25% and this is 75%. Okay, this is the value. Okay, so the question here. So which of the following cards are possible 50-50 cards to end? Okay, the question. Okay, so another question is, okay, so these are the questions. Okay. Of course, you know that S1 and S2, so cuts to N, okay? So N is the divider, we can say here, okay? And Bob is the chooser. Okay, there are many possibilities that you know that each of this cake, this piece of cake, of course, you want that 50-50%. Okay, 50-50. The fair share, you can see it for that. Okay, the easiest way, of course, you just cut. Okay, like this, and then you just cut half. Of course, this one is very easy. Okay, this is vanilla, this is chocolate. So which one? Either one is this one is S1, this is S2. Of course, this is 50-50. Okay, identical. Okay, so Bob can choose either one. Okay, so Another one. Okay, what if, okay, N, because you know that N likes vanilla so much, okay, 4 times rather than chocolate. Of course, she wants to get more vanilla, even though she is the divider. Okay, so she cuts the cake like this. Okay. What happened if she cuts like this? Okay, so this is vanilla, this is chocolate. Okay, and then but this one, to make it easy, let's say this is, okay, 120. Okay, because you know that she likes vanilla more, and this is 60 degrees. Okay, of course this is 120 and this is 60 degrees. Okay, so this is S1, this is S2. So what you want to know that whether this the way how she cut, whether it is fair or not for Bob. Okay, you can calculate. So S1 will be 120 degrees divided by 180. Okay, and you know that this is based on percentage plus with 60, 180 degrees, and this is 20%. Okay, like this one. So for the portion of S1, it is 52.3% plus 6.7%. Okay, you just add up. Okay, this one will be 60%. Okay, and then of course the other one. Okay, so 60% means that S2 left with 40%. Okay, so this one, okay, whether this is fair or not, okay, because you know that this is 60 for S1 and S2 is 40%, so this one is not possible. Yes, minimax decision rules. Yes. So you know that for two of them, you want it to be 50-50. But this one, see, this one is 60 for S1 and this one is 40%. So this one is not a good way to cut the cake. Okay. So another one. Nak potong cake pun pening ah. Okay. So one way to cut the cake is like this. 1, 2, is. So this is vanilla, this is chocolate. Okay, so this one is S1, this is S2. Okay, this is 67.5 degrees and this is 102. Okay, so to cut the cake. So for S2, for N, okay, of course N, because she cut. So this one will be 112.5 degrees over 180 times with 80%. Okay, so this one you will get another one. It has 50% and S1 is 50. 50%. Okay, so this is for N. So for Bob, okay, his share, okay, because you know that Bob, they like chocolate more. So you can calculate for him, okay, S1, which is 67.5 degrees over 180 degrees. So this is 25%. So plus with, okay, this whole chocolate, okay, you calculate it because this one already, this one, Okay, based on the first one, it is 75%. Of course, he get everything here, the whole cake for chocolate. So 75%. Okay, then you just calculate. He get 9.375% plus 75%. And up, here we get 84.375%. Okay, and S2 is 15.625%. Okay, so based on this one, okay, to cut the cake, you know that N is the divider. Of course, she needs to cut it as 50-50%. Okay, Bob is the chooser. So, to make sure that he gets more or what he wants, of course, he likes cake, chocolate more. Okay, what she needs, okay, this one is N cut. Okay, she sees that this is 50-50, like this one also 50-50. Okay, but this one is actually not, because this is for S1 it is 60% and S2 as 40%, so which is not correct. The easiest way is this one. Okay, one way. So this is one, three ways how to cut this thing. Okay, so this is number 3. Okay, so after N cut, okay, this is N. Okay, so Bob, of course, he calculate his share that he wants, whether S1 or S2. Of course, he sees that the S1 is more valuable to him, and he choose S1. Okay, why? Of course, he likes chocolate more, 75%. Okay, 3 times more than the vanilla. So what he get is the S1. Okay, while for the S2 only 15.625%. Okay, so he needs to accept the vanilla also, but only the small portion. So this is worth for him. Okay, the S1. While for N, of course, she likes vanilla more, and then when she cuts, okay, she sees more on this one, and then she cannot choose. Okay, what she get is this S2. So based on the one that you see for the first, how they value it, so this is worth for each of them. Berbaloi lah. Okay, because what they like, they get. Okay, so another example. So the example for Arthur and Brian. Okay, so they have a cake. Sekejap sekejap. So they have a cake, 4 flavor. So like this. Chocolate, orange, strawberry, and vanilla. Chocolate, orange, strawberry, and vanilla. Okay. So Arthur here, okay, for Arthur, he likes chocolate, orange, and strawberry equally, meaning that he likes this. Okay, while for Brian, he likes chocolate, okay, and strawberry. Okay, so this is what they prefer. So meaning that Arthur don't like vanilla and Brian don't like orange and vanilla. Okay, so here, who is the chooser? Who is the divider? Okay, so in this case, Arthur is the divider and Brian is the chooser. Okay, so how Arthur going to cut the cake? Okay, and you know that Arthur must cut it into 50-50. Okay, 50-50%. Okay, so he try first. Kalau ikut dia kena banyak kek lah sebab dia nak kena potong je sampai dapat fair share. Okay, so manually they calculate they cut the cake, okay, on paper before they cut the cake for real. Okay, so this is chocolate, orange, strawberry, and vanilla. So this one, okay, first Arthur cut like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, so this is the S1. This is S2. Okay, so what they do, Arthur do is, okay, you know that which one that Arthur like, of course. Okay, but whatever happened, Arthur needs to cut 50-50. Okay, so this one, when he cuts, okay, S1, okay, 180 degrees over 270. Okay, because 270 means that what you know that Arthur like chocolate, orange, and strawberry. That's why it is 270 degrees of light. Okay, so of course we times with 100% lah. Okay, because we want to change into a percentage. So this one will be 67%. Okay, and for another one, of course this is S2. This one will be 90 because he only likes he don't like vanilla. Okay, 270. Okay, times with 100%. This one will be 33%. Okay, so this one is not 50-50, of course lah. Okay, because you have 70 and 33%. Okay, so what happened? He tried to cut again. Actually, many application methods of sharing here. So what you learn or you see here more on the food. Okay, but actually not only for the food. So strawberry and vanilla. Okay, so Arthur cut here. Okay, half. And this one will be S1 and this is S2. Okay, as you know, he needs to cut 50-50%. Okay, so based on this one, chocolate, half vanilla, something like that. Okay, so this one for the S1, it is 135 degrees. And this one is of course 270. Times with 100%, get 50%. Okay, and S2, of course, 135 also over 270. This is 100%. Okay, so if Brian is the divider or the cutter, of course, it will be different. Okay, it's not 270. is different because it's over 180 because chocolate and strawberry. This is because Arthur is the divider, so that's why he sees it as 270 because he likes the three portion here, chocolate, orange, and strawberry. So this one is also 50. Okay. So based on this one, you know that already has 50 degrees. Okay. So which one will Brian choose? And as you know that Brian likes chocolate and strawberry, but it's orange and vanilla. Based on this one, S1 and S2, of course, Brian, because the divider cannot choose, okay, anything happen, cannot do anything, okay, so, yeah, Brian will choose S1, okay, so Brian will take S1, so you can calculate, okay, how much for Brian. Okay, the one for him, he sees that, okay, 135 degrees over 180 degrees times with 100%. So we'll give him 75%. And for S2, he sees that it is 45 degrees over 180 degrees, 100%, okay, will be 25%. Okay, because Brian is the chooser. Okay, so what if, okay, mentally or on the paper, okay, there's another way how to cut. Okay, kalau kita senang je kan, kita potong-potong macam biasa and then bagi kat orang. If you read somewhere, actually the normal way that we always cut the cake, the round cake, is like this, right? But actually in maths, we have this problem actually in maths, how to cut the cake. So it's not solving, for 100 years, this is the problem with how to cut the cake, okay? Instead of this normal one, to get the correct one, if you see in, I'm not sure dekat Semenanjung banyak, okay, dekat Semenanjung, of course, dia banyak lagi kedai cake or whatever. Okay, so if you see a secret recipe, they will put plastic after you cut the cake. Okay, they put plastic here. Okay, they put plastic. Okay, so what happened? Okay, what is the problem when we cut the cake like this? And why they put plastic? Okay, dia letak plastik sini. Because if they cut like this, the moisture of the cake will be gone. Okay, bila kamu makan tu, you will feel dry. The cake will feel dry. So this is the problem in maths. Okay, so mathematician for 100 years try to solve this problem. And after 100 years, they found that how to cut the cake, to keep it moist. Okay, the moisture is still in the cake. Bila kamu makan tu tak kering kan, sedap. Okay, is to cut, even though it is round, you need to cut the cake like this. This is the correct way how to cut the cake, even though it is round. So they said we managed a few years back, we managed to solve this problem. Okay, but actually there are few things that still they consider. So, but it's a small matter, I think. So, ada lagi lah. But to keep the cake moisture, we need to cut the cake as this one, not like this. Okay, so that is the problem in maths. You know why this thing happened? I don't remember the guy's name. It is the mathematician. Because he don't like to eat the cakes dry. Okay, dia rasa macam pelik, tak sedap. Okay, so macam mana nak kekalkan, how to keep it moist? Okay, the cake moist. Okay, this is the problem that we need to solve in maths. Okay, so mathematician, it's like that. Okay, we are like that. So nasib lah kan. Okay, so that's why it never settled for 100 years. Okay, there are so many things. There are many problems that mathematicians try to solve. Okay, the one that glamour other than cake is the tie knot. Okay, how we tie the rope. So that one also another example for mathematician that cannot be solved until here. Okay, this person said we already solved, but actually no, it's not solved yet. So there are many problems. Okay, in maths. Yang suka bagi orang pening lah. Okay. Y is in the first S1. It is over 270. Okay. Why it is 270? Okay. So there's a question here. Okay. For this one, why it is 270? And then Arthur is not happy. No, Arthur will be happy. Yeah. Because this is the disadvantage. If you become the divider. Okay. Whatever happen. Okay, you just keep quiet if you don't like. Okay, because you are not the chooser. Okay, if you want to be happy, be a chooser. Okay, so this one, why is it not S1 as this one? Okay, not 207. It's over 270, not 180. Because, okay, Arthur is the divider. Okay, and you know that Arthur likes chocolate, orange, and strawberry. Okay, it is equal. Okay, 1/4, 1/4. Okay, this one. So that's why the three of this one, you add up, it is 270. Okay, how Arthur see or how Arthur like, it is 270 degrees. While for Brian, okay, YS2, okay, when this one, okay. First, the divider needs to choose how to cut things or cake 50-50. Okay, means that fair share. Okay, so based on him, okay, Arthur, he likes orange, chocolate, and strawberry. That's why it is over 270. Okay, so for Brian, as you know that, he is the chooser. Okay, 180 chocolate and strawberry. So that's why it is 180 degrees. Okay, so another one. Okay, if Arthur cut again the cake mentally or on the paper, okay, to get it 50%. Okay, like this one. So chocolate, orange, and strawberry, and this is vanilla. Okay, so this is S1, this is S2. Okay, so we can calculate this one. Okay, so siapa nama manusia ni? Arthur. Okay, so S1 calculate, it is 135, 270. So this one salah. So times with 100%. So we'll give you 50%. And S2 will be okay, this is 135 also over 270. Okay, he cuts the cake like this. Okay, so this one of course same 50%. Okay, so Brian will choose which one. Okay, whether S1, this one, or this S2. And of course, you know that probably the most is S1. Okay, he will choose S1 whatever happen because he likes chocolate and strawberry. So for Brian, okay, so choose S1. So S1 with 135 over 180. times with 100%. So this one will give him 75%. And S2 will be 45% over 180. And cost 100%. So this one will give him 25%. Okay. So this is how he sees. So meaning that, okay, after Arthur cut the cake like this and Brian choose S1, so Arthur will left with S2. Okay, so this is what happened. You like it or not, you need to have this S2 piece. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, dia ada lagi lah. Using the not only the round cake but also uh, the apa dekat ini ada kan yang cake. This is another this is ice cream. Okay, this is an example of ice cream. So this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. So this cake, not cake. Macam mana nak letak? Okay lah. This is color. Okay. And then this is another one that is. Okay, this is strawberry, this is vanilla, this is chocolate. Okay, and then cut the like this. Okay, so these two friends, okay, wants to divide a tub of ice cream, Neapolitan ice cream. Okay, so the price for this is $12. Okay, so this one. And then they want to use the divider chooser method. See, semua nak menyusahkan diri kan, macam mana nak divide ni kan. Okay, so this one is the involved with the Albert and Victoria. Okay, so Victoria likes vanilla and then chocolate. Okay, but hates strawberry and will not eat. Okay, and then Albert likes vanilla and then likes strawberry, but by strawberry and then but likes chocolate 4 times. Okay, as much as strawberry. Maknanya dia semua lah. Okay, he likes more. This one. So based on this one, okay, whether they want to fight over the ice cream or not, or they are couple and then want to fight over ice cream and then putus. Okay, so how are they going to solve it? This thing. Okay, so the question here, describe how Albert, okay, right, cut the ice cream into 50 slices. Okay, and then which piece would choose? What would the piece worth to her? Okay, so okay, of course, this one Albert is the cutter Okay, the divider. Okay, you can see that he likes this X for X. Okay, strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. Nanti balik boleh cari uh, ice cream Neapolitan. So 6x plus 12, so x equal to 2. Okay, so you know that the price of this one is $12. Okay, so of course the value for strawberry is 2, vanilla is 2, and then the chocolate is 8. Okay, and the fair share of course divide by 3 because chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. The fair share for each of this one is actually $6. Divide by 2. Okay, for this one, because there are two players, fair share for each of them is 6. Okay, so you want to find the X. Okay, which one is when Albert cut. Okay, so X over 4. Okay, meaning that it is 6 over, this is the fair share, this is 8. Okay, because you know that he likes chocolate more. So X is actually equal to 3. Okay, this is what this is. 3 over squares. Maknanya this one lah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so which one, okay, when he cuts, meaning that he needs to cut like this. Okay, so this is another one. Yes, but because of the fair share, right? So this one is 3. Okay, this is S2, and of course, this other one is the S1. Okay, so Victoria says, you know that Victoria likes vanilla and chocolate. Okay, don't like strawberry. Okay, so of course she will choose either the S1 or S2. Okay, and then Victoria, okay, because of course she likes both. Okay, so Victoria sees, okay, sees that S1 is 5, S1 is 5 square, because this is square lines. Okay, meaning that this is vanilla, this is chocolate, and this is strawberry. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, meaning that Victoria will choose this thing. Okay, 5. Sebab dia suka, even though she don't like strawberry, but because she sees that because she likes vanilla and chocolate, of course she will choose this part as 1. Okay, and then S2, S 3, this one 3 square lengths. Okay, so this is what Victoria sees. So of course Victoria will choose S1. Okay, so to know the worth of this thing, okay, 5 plus this one cut as
台湾等地区的知名
8. This is 4, this is 5. Betul ke saya ni? Saya tak tahu dah. So 5 over 8, it is equal to 100%. Okay, so this one will be 62.5%. Okay, or worth $7.5. Okay, so this is what Victoria choose. Okay, so if okay, so another case, what if Victoria, okay, is the divider. Okay, and then of course Albert is the chooser. Okay, as you know that how they cut the cake. Okay, so Victoria sees like this, as you know. Okay. This is 0 sebab dia memang tak suka. And this is x. Okay. So for 2x, the value here is 12. Okay. X of course is 6. You know that for the fair share, it is fair if each of them will get more than what they want. Means that for fair share, each of them is 3. Okay. And then she got it as 750. So this is very fair to her. Right? No, fair share is 6. Okay. So each of them will get this one. See? So 750. So it is very fair. Okay. It is worth it. So she sees that this is 0. Vanilla is equal to chocolate, which is 6. Okay. $6. Okay. And you know that siapa nama Albert likes vanilla and strawberry. Okay. So which one, okay, will choose? Okay. Meaning that, okay, to cut this thing, okay, si salah. Okay. This is our big x66. So Albert sees. Okay. So this is S1. This is S2. So this is chocolate. This is strawberry. This is vanilla. So Albert sees. Okay. You know that he likes them as equal. So meaning that x plus x equal to 12. Salah. Strawberry and vanilla is 2 to x 12. Okay. So he sees like that. So meaning that salah. S1. Okay. He sees that strawberry and vanilla is 2. Okay, because he likes it same. Okay, plus with 2, which is equal to $4. And then S2, of course, this is 8. Okay, 4 times. Okay, as much as strawberry. Okay, so for this one, okay, after he cuts, you know that Albert likes more on this thing, this chocolate. Okay, and then Victoria cut it into like this. Of course, Albert will choose this S2. Okay, which is worth for him as $8. Okay, sebab this is more worth it. So that's why we have this thing. Okay, and then okay. Yeah. We take a rest sekejap, around 5 minutes. Okay, then come back. Actually, this one mana ada rest sangat. Okay, after this. Okay, for this, I received questions asked me. Yes, we will mention to you, we will tell you whether you will use any methods. Okay, so don't worry. What you need to do in the exam. Okay, now we continue with the loan divider method. Okay, so this loan divider method, to play around with this, this is loan user. Okay. Okay, so lone divider methods for 3 or more players. Okay, so this is the lone divider method. Okay, how to do this? Of course, okay, you have a chooser and you have a divider. Okay, so this one you have C1 or C2 to make it simple. Okay, and this one the divider as D. So chooser can be more. Will be C2, C2, C3, C4, and blah blah blah, and so on. Okay. So to make it simple, we use the two chooser. Okay. To play around with this, you have a few steps. Okay. One is the dividing. Means that of course the divider cut the text equal to him. Ni. Alamak, saya salah. Okay, step 1. And then step 2. Okay, you have the dinding. Okay, this one is another one because last is you have one divider and one chooser. Now you have more than 2. So you have step 3. Another one, of course, the distribution. Okay. So there are two cases here for this lone divider method. Okay. So one way, okay, two case. Case 1. Okay. So for case 1, there is a way to assign each player of his or her list. Okay, this one use the list. Okay, because we will play around with the table. And then, of course, the divider, okay, gets the remaining piece. Okay, so this one. So this is an example for the first case. So we have this one. We have a table. So this one we play around with the table. Okay, this is S1, S2, and S3. Okay, and this is the divider. This is chooser 1, this is chooser 2. And of course, you know that divider needs to divide it equally. Okay, whatever happen must be 50-50. You can have actually more than 2 for the divider chooser methods. Okay, it's already stated that this is 2 players only for the divider chooser method. For the lone divider, it is for more than 3. Okay, so this is 33.3%. This is 33.3 also fair share. Okay. And then, okay, how this C1Cs, okay, the value for S1, S2, and S3, see like this. C1C, this is 35%, this is 10, okay, not so valuable for him or her. So this is 55. This is 40, this is 25, and this is 35. Okay. And of course, you know that for each of them, okay, they want when they do the biddings, fair share for each of them was of course 33.3%. Okay, so C1 and C2, okay, so you know that the divider cannot choose. Okay, so for C1, we'll choose S1 and S3. For C2, we choose S1 and S3 also. Okay, so and the divider we choose or will get S2. Okay, whatever happen, S2. Okay, so meanings that, so from here we can see whether, okay, based on the if you want to be based on the percentage, okay, 55% for S3 and S1, okay, more S3. Of course, C1 will get this one. Okay, and for the C2, we'll get S1. Okay, if they are changeable or if they are willing, maybe C1 will get S1 and C2 will get S3. So, up to them. Or another way is they can combine and they divide the pieces. Okay, the loan divider chooser, or you cut I choose method, meaning that they combine S1 and S3 and then they divide by 2. 35 plus 55 and then 40 plus 35 and then divide by 2. And that is how they see the value. Okay, that one later. I hope. Okay, so this is it. Case 1. Okay, so another case is case 2. Okay, case 2, we call it a stand. Okay, so meaning that two chooser only one the same piece, or 3 chooser one so berebut lah ni. Okay, so means that after that what you do, okay, you assign a remaining standoff. Okay, the one that do it. Okay, so of course the divider choose the unwanted pieces. Okay, divider gets the unwanted pieces. And then the remaining pieces, okay, the R we can combine and divide. Okay, divide using divider chooser method. Okay, so this is the example. Okay, this one is easy. Okay, no fight, tak ada gaduh-gaduh. Usually we will have this case actually.
Mahal.
So this is for D, this is C1, this is C2. Okay, so S1, S2, and S3. Okay, divider, we divide it fairly. Okay, so this one. And then how C1? C is this one. Okay, so this one. As you see that, okay, divider, you put him or her aside, okay, because he cannot choose. She cannot choose. Okay, if you see for C1 and C2, both of them wants this S2. Okay, so what happened here? Dia nak gaduh. Okay, so C1, S3, C2, also S3. Okay, so who will get S1? Who will get S2? Not S2, S3. Okay, who will get this S3? Okay, what happened here? Okay, you know that to be more fair, okay, and then if you see here, S1 is the last one that they want. Okay, mostly probably they don't like S1 at all. So what happened? Okay, divider will get S1. Okay, if you see here by the percentage, they like S2 also. Okay, so what happened here is that for the chooser 1, okay, plus chooser 2, they will combine. Okay, S2 plus S3. And then they use the divider chooser method. Salah. Ya, itulah. Divider chooser method. Okay, so this one. So what you do, and if you want to know how is it or how it will be fair, okay, for this one, what happened, okay, dia dah ini takkan dia nak gaduh kan. So what happened, if you want to know the fair share for each of them, you know that fair share is 33.3%. Okay, so for what about for C1 and C2? Okay, whether it is fair for them. Okay, so what you do is you can combine. So meaning that 30 plus 50%. Okay, this is of course 80%. Okay, and of course if you divide by 2, of course if you combine the salah, saya pun jadi ini betul. So this is C1, this is S3, this is S2, okay, they combine, okay, so divide will get 40%, okay. Of course, this is fair for C1 because the fair share for each of them is 33.3%. Okay, for the C2, what you do is, of course, you add also 20% plus 70%. Okay, S2 plus S3. Okay. So when you combine, this one will be 90% and you divide by 2. Okay, because when you divide, of course, you split, you cut, I choose. Okay, this one we get 45%. So each of them, okay, will get as valuable for them, like for based on their fair share. Divider will get 33.3%, okay, because this is unlucky for him, okay, and chooser 1 will get 40%, and chooser 2 will get 45%. Okay, so this is fair to each of them. Okay, this is the lone chooser. Sekejap, ada je gangguan. Okay, so this is another example. If you have more chooser, means that 3 chooser. Okay, so okay, there are, instead of 2 chooser, you have 3 chooser. So and more pieces. Okay, so this is 1. So S1, S2, S3, and S4. So divider, no need. Okay. So this one. C1, C2, and C3. Okay. So this one, this is 30%. This is 20%. This is 35%. And this is 50%. 25%. Okay, before that, I will release the assignment this week. Okay, not this week, few days lah, during the weekend or by Friday maybe. Okay, soalan dah siap. Memang soalan dah siap lah pun sebelum start Sam. I just want to know how many of you in the class, because this is a group assignment, okay, not individual assignment. So fair share for this one, there are 4 players. Of course, the
有团队，我好会，北大精神就是爽。
okay. So the fair share for each of them is 1 over equal to 20%.
有团队，我好会，北大精神就是爽，那就是你。 我们不见不散哟。
Okay, so for based on this one, okay, bits. Okay, if you see here, okay, the bits for C1, okay, C1, okay, S1 and S3. And then for C2, S3. Okay, of course, because 2020 and this is 40. You must complete this one as 100%. Okay, so this one is S3 and for C3, they likes S4 and S1. Okay, S4. And then, of course, okay, they don't want S2 at all. So D, the divider, definitely will get S2. Okay, so this is the bits. Okay, so whatever happened, no more S2. Okay, no more S2. Okay, so based on this one, which one will C1 get? Which one is C2? Which one is for C3? Okay, so based on the percentage, okay, C1, C2, and C3, okay, based on the percentage, C3 will get S3. Okay, but yang paling besar lah. This one, 40%. Okay, this is a fair division. And then for C1, okay, and C2, okay, so no, C2 dah habis. Okay, S3, S3. Okay, so C1 and C3, okay, you compare the percentage C1 and C3. Of course, this one, okay, left over here. Of course, the biggest one is this one for C3, S4. So this one will be S4. This one is S1. Okay, this one. Another one, okay, another example is 2020. Three. Okay, S1, S2, S3, S4. And then C1, C2, C 20, 20. Okay, this is percentage. Okay, sometimes we use based on value, meaning that money, and then you can have also based on fraction. Okay, but fraction you need to be very careful. Okay, you need to change it or maybe into point. Okay, like that. So this is how they value. Okay, 40%, and this is 15, 35, and this is 30%, and this is 20%. This is 22%. This is 23%. This is 20%. This is 35%. Okay, you need to be careful with this, and you know that the fair share for each of these, for each of them is 25%. Okay. This is what the divider. If you want extra work, you can have that this one is 25, 25, 25, 25. Okay, extra work. Okay, so you see the bits, there are bits here. Okay, based on this one, you see that C1 bits, okay, as 4. C2 bits as 2 and also as 3. C3 bits as 4 and S4 only. Okay, so meaning that here, okay, no one wants S1. Okay, so this one, of course, divider will get S1. Okay, and C2 will want, he or she wants S2 and S3. So what happened here? Okay, divider, okay, S1. So C2, okay, based on the percentage here, okay, or okay, this one, 35 or 30%. So C2 will get 35. Okay, so this means that we'll get S2. Okay, so this one. So what happened to S4 and S3? Okay, unwanted pieces. Not unwanted pieces means that the leftover, that they both fight. Okay, the remaining pieces. Okay, so means that it is C1 plus C3. Okay, and you know that C1 and C3, both of them, no, S1 and S4. Saya dah terconfused dengan ini. Okay, so this one means that okay, S3 plus S4. Okay, and then you know that both of them, C1 plus C3, want the same pieces. Okay, so what happened is that they use the divider chooser method. Okay, and then they divide by 2. Okay, and then when you want to know whether it is fair or not to them, you just add up how many percentage, 30 plus 20, and then 20 plus 35. Okay, and then you divide by 2. So then they can choose which one. Okay, you can have S1 and S2, and then divide it the pieces. Okay, so for C2, if you want to calculate, C2 will, not C2, C1 will get, C1 will get what happened is S3 plus S4 divided by 2, meaning that 30 plus 20%, okay, divide by 2, so meaning that 25%. Okay, 50-50 divided by 2. And then C3, okay, S3 plus S4, 2, meaning that 20 plus 35. Okay, so you use your calculator. Okay, because you want to know whether it is fair or not, whether it is correct or not, plus 20. Okay, 55 divided by 2, 27.5%. Okay, so this one shows that each of them will get the fair share. Means it's very fair. Okay, divider gets 25%, and C1 also get 25 of his or her share, and then C3 get 27.5, and for C2 get 35%. So this is very fair because they get their fair share more or equal to their fair share. Okay, so this is the loan divider methods. Okay, jadi dalam yes.
I got a question for C1. The S3 is, I don't see any 30%. How come you write 30 for C1, S3, and S4? I don't see 30. I only see 20 and 40.
Which one?
Above. You
C1?
see, you see what? You put 30 and 20, or upstairs there, and the table it's 20 and 40.
Sekejap. Maybe I mistake. It's a mistake. C1
See what
for
I
this
see?
one, right? 20,
Yeah.
15, 22. Okay. So S1 will be for divider, right? Okay, 20, 35, 23. This one also for the C2. Okay. And S3, this one 20, 30, 20, 40, 20, 35. Okay. And then this one, is it? Meaning this? You mean this?
Yeah, I mean so.
Because of this one. Oh, sekejap salah saya ni. I think so. Yeah, sorry. Should be 40%. Okay, sekejap. S1 and S2. Okay. This is for C2. Already have this one. C1, S3, and C4. Okay. Oh, sorry. 20 plus 40. Okay. Sorry. Sudah. I see the C2 pieces. 20 plus 40. Okay, so this one will be 60 and get the 30. Okay, 30%. And for C3, it's correct, right? 20 plus 35. This one. Okay?
Yeah, correct.
So this is it. Okay. Okay, so now, okay, this is very simple. Okay, you can see in the slide later. Based on the slide, you also have the table. Okay, there are the table there. Okay, so this one is got not so much problem with this one actually because this one. So next one is the loan chooser method. Okay, loan chooser method. Okay, the strategy here or the steps. Okay, meaning that this one is divider. There are okay, so this one loan chooser. There are two divider, D1 and D2, and then you have a chooser. Okay, so this one. Divider 1 cuts the cake into 2, meaning that equal 50-50. And then the divider 2 choose either S1 and S2. And then each of dividers splits their half. Okay, and then the chooser will pick. Okay, so this is the strategy. So first you have the step 1 as the division. Okay, for each of them means that the divider 1 and divider 2. Okay, D1 and D2. And then step 2, they have the subdivision. Okay, from each of them. Okay, means that D1 and D2 cut again their piece. Okay, and then of course step 3 is the division. This distribution. Okay, so this is it. Okay, the loan chooser. Okay, last loan divider and then divider chooser method. Okay, this one you have one divider only and the others will be the chooser. So for the loan chooser, you have more divider, that is 2. I think we can have more than that actually. Okay, the more divider actually. For this one only for 2 divider. Okay, so this is the example. Okay, this is the glamorous one, the well-known, I think. I'm not sure whether well-known or not, but I very easy to see the names. Okay, the Angela, which is B, the Boris. Apa ni? Saya dah tertekan apa ni? Sekejap. Okay, Boris, and then Carlos. That is ABC. Okay, so they want to divide a cake, which is strawberry and vanilla. Okay, this is vanilla. This is strawberry. Okay, and okay, this is how they see. This is for Angela. Okay, how she sees the cake. This is for Boris. Sekejap. Okay, so this is for Boris. This is for Carlos. Okay, for the cake, vanilla and strawberry. Vanilla and strawberry. Okay, so there's one cake. The value here, how they see it. Okay, so this one, Angela sees the value for vanilla is $9 and $27 for strawberry, and this one will be 12, and this one will be 18. Okay, and then for Carlos, he sees that this is 24, this is 12. Okay, this is how they see the cakes. Okay, so based on this game, okay, lone chooser, divider will be Angela and Boris. So chooser is Carlos. Okay, so this is how they divide. Okay, so first, okay, the question here first is uh, uh, boleh dengar tak? Boleh dengar saya tak? Can you hear me? Sebab
Boleh.
boleh sebab network tiba-tiba macam putus. Okay. So first, okay, you know that divider 1 is Angela. Okay, so this is Angela case. Okay, so divider Angela let's start. Hang. So the questions here, describe how Angela would subdivide her share into 3 pieces. Okay, so this one. Okay, you need to describe. And another question is, what would each piece be worth to Loss. Ah. Okay, so another one is which would apa ni? Okay, so this one. Okay. If you see here, Angela's is, okay, this is strawberry $27. Okay, 3 times other than the vanilla. Okay, so how they want to cut the cake? Of course, this one to make it very easy, the divider, okay, Angela and Boris, they will cut the cake easily. Okay, this is a cake. So they cut into half. Okay, tak nak pening kepala, they cut into like this. Okay, Angela and Boris. So when Angela cuts the cake, okay, this is like this. This is this. Okay, so this is half the cake. This is strawberry. This is vanilla. Okay, and then half of the $9, which is 4.5. Okay, and 27 will be 13.5. Okay, so you want to know the fair share later. Of course, you total up will be $18. Okay, so there are 3 players, A, B, C. So meaning that to get the fair share, first, you know that $18 divided by 3, which is $6. Okay, and then the degree. Okay, so now you play around with the degree. How many degrees that Angela needs to cut the cakes? So if you play with this game, you need to prepare yourself with protector. Okay, kan dalam bekas yang tu kan masa dulu cikgu selalu suruh bawa kan dalam maths. So now you also needs to use the protector. Kalau dulu kamu, if you think now that you don't need any protector to use, why you need to learn this thing, so now you know why you use protector. Okay, why you use this maths things, the degree, how to write it and to draw it. So this is it. Okay, one example kalau kamu nak menyusahkan diri lah. Okay, so you want to know the percentage how she needs to cut the cakes into a fair share. Okay, so each of these is 90 degrees over 180. So x degrees divided by 90 degrees. Okay, so first up to how to divide it. Okay, so this one, the fair share is $6. Okay, and then of course you know that the vanilla. Okay, that's why we over 13.50. Okay, because she likes vanilla more. Okay, so this one, because of this one, you calculate, you know how to use algebra. X will get 40 degrees. Okay, so he needs to cut the cake as like this. Okay, 40 degrees of vanilla. Okay, so this is 40 degrees of vanilla. Okay, because this is 90%, you can cut. Okay, Angela can cut again another 40 degrees. Okay, so this one also 40 degrees because she needs to cut into 3 pieces. Okay, 3 subdivided. Okay, another 2 pieces and then you divide again. Okay, and then okay, of course this one left over the 10%. Okay, besar sangat 10%. 10 degrees. Okay, and this one is of course 90 degrees. Okay, so based on this one, okay, up to you how are you going to define it, or Angela. Okay, which one is the pieces? 1A, 1B, and 1C. So let's say that this is 1A, this is 1B, this is 1C. Okay, and then, okay, what happened to these pieces? Okay, what happened to these pieces? Of course, the advantage is to Carlos. Okay, so Carlos, okay, you know that Carlos likes strawberry. Kasi ini terbalik sebenarnya. Vanilla, strawberry, strawberry, vanilla. Ini satu sebenarnya. Okay, so Carlos, of course, he sees that this one more valuable. Okay, this one. Betul ke strawberry atas ni? Vanilla. Vanilla, strawberry. Bang saya salah pula. Okay, so Carlos sees, of course, he likes this one more here. Salah, this one. $24. Okay, vanilla. Of course, he will choose 1/8. Okay, which is equal to 90 degrees over 180. Why is it 180? Because of the cake we cut itu 180. 2 pieces of cake. Okay, and then you times with the value that Carlos sees is $24, and then plus with the 10 degrees, 180 degrees, times with $12. Okay, so you use your calculator, you will get 12 plus 0.67. Okay, dollars lah. Okay, so this one will be 12.67. So this is what Carlos. Okay, and then of course it is more than his fair share, because each of them, the fair share for each of them is $6 only. So he gets more. Okay, so for 1B and 1C, of course it is the same. Okay, so later whether Angela choose 1B or Angela choose 1C, it's the same. So no problem at all. So this one, 40 degrees divided by 180. And of course the value here that Carlos sees is 12. Okay, this one will give you 2.67. Okay, meaning that 10 times bigger lah. Okay, the worth of this cake. Okay, so each of these 1B or 1C is $2.67. Okay, now okay, there's here is for the Boris. Okay, Boris sees the cakes 12 and 18. This question also the same, means that describe how Boris would subdivide his share into 3 pieces. Okay, this one of course cut into 2, then cut another sub pieces, and then what would each be worth to Carlos? Oops. And then what would each be worth? Would he take? Right. Okay, so when for Boris, she sees it as like this. Okay, 12 and 18. Okay, and then Boris cuts like this. Okay, so this one will be strawberry. Oh, saya terbalik lah. Strawberry tu atas, vanilla dekat bawah. That's why macam pelik. Okay, so this one is strawberry, vanilla, strawberry, and vanilla. And this one also the same. Okay, so this is the vanilla. Okay, so this one, how is she going to cut the cake? Okay, so of course divide by half. This one will be 6. This one will be since 18, so 9. So the total for this one is $15. Okay, so the fair share for each of them is $15 divided by 3. So fair share for each of them is $5. Okay, this is for Boris' case. And then since she likes vanilla more, okay, so you need to find x x degree. How is she going to cut the cake for vanilla? And fair share is 5 and divide by $9. Okay, so because of this vanilla, so of course you calculate and so on, so you get 50 degrees of vanilla. Okay, so this one, okay, so this is the strawberry, this is vanilla. What happened to this? Okay, so she cuts here. Okay, so this will be 50 degrees. Okay, and then of course this one left over with 40 degrees. Okay, and because you need to cut another 10 degrees because 50-50. And 2A, okay, this one will be obsala. Okay, macam mana dapat ni? How to get this one? Okay, so this is 50% of vanilla and here the leftover is 40 degrees, not percent, degrees. Okay, so this is for vanilla case. And then how to cut this strawberry? Because you don't know, okay, 50 and then you want to cut. You cannot take that, you cannot assume that this is also 50% because there is a strawberry here. Okay, vanilla already 50, left over with 40. So you need to consider as strawberry. You need to calculate again, which is x degrees over 90 degrees. And then you know fair share is 5 divided by 6. Okay, so you get x degrees as 450 and you get x as 75 degrees of strawberry. Okay, so therefore this Boris will cut this as 75 degrees and this is the, of course, the leftover, which is 15 degrees. Okay, so this is it. So meaning that, okay, so of course you have how you are going to put or assign the pieces. Okay, whether S1, S2, S3, S1, S2, S3, which whatever you want. Okay, it's very free. So let's say this is 2A, this is 2B, and this is 2C. Okay, so this one. So Carlos see this thing like this. Okay, so for 2A, okay, he sees 75, of course 75 degrees. So 75 degrees over 180 degrees, okay, times with $24, and you get $10. Okay, for 2B, okay, so 15 degrees out of 180 degrees times with 24, okay, plus with 40 degrees out of 180 degrees times with, of course, this is 12. Okay, how he sees that this one is. Okay, so this one will be $4.67. Okay, for 2B. And for 2C, okay, this one is 50 divided by 180 degrees times with $12 will give you 3.3, okay, dollars. Okay. So based on this one, you can say that, as you know that Carlos likes strawberry more, Carlos will choose 2A. Okay. 2A. It's this one. Okay. And then for this one also, for Angela, okay, Carlos will choose also 1A. Mana sabi ni? Okay, 1A. So, last is, belum last. So, this bright possible final fair division of the cake. Okay, so as you know, Carlos like strawberry more. Okay, you can say that Carlos, okay, 1A and 2A. And then meanings that Carlos will have this one, vanilla, plus 90 degrees of strawberry. And this one worth as 12.67. And for 2A, okay, 75 degrees of strawberry will have worth $10. Okay. And then, okay, for Angela and for Boris. Okay. For this one, Angela, okay, the leftover, meaning that Angela will choose 1B and 1C, which is 40 vanilla and 40 degrees of vanilla. So each of these one worth $6. Okay, so if later, then you can total up. Ya, ini kan pada guys sensitif sangat. Okay, so for Boris, okay, so 2B and 2C is for Boris. So this is 15 of strawberry plus 14 of vanilla, and this is 50 degrees of vanilla. So this worth $5. Okay, and this is worth not $5. $5 also. Okay, so this is the fair share. And then, and last one, okay, what is the value? Last one, what is the value of each piece in the eyes of the player? Okay, so Carlos, as you know, the value here already stated here. Okay, Carlos get 22.67, and then Angela gets 12, and then Boris get 10. Okay, so based on this one, each of them, the fair share actually, if you check, okay, from this, at the beginning here, okay, if you total up, okay, 9 for Angela, okay, 9 plus 27, 9 plus 9, this is the fair share, okay, for this one, 27, and then you divide by 3 for Angela, it is $12. And then for fair share, for Boris is 12 plus 18 divided by 3, then it get 10. And then for this one, fair share for Carlos is 24 plus 12 divided by 3. So get 12. Okay. So based on this one, if you see, okay, Angela and Boris, they get their fair share. Okay, fairly, because fair share for them is, each of them is 12 and 10. While for Carlos, the best for him is fair share for him is 12, but he gets more, which is $22.67. Okay, so dia lebih berbaloi lah. Okay, as a chooser. So that's why it is good to be a chooser. So kamu tak boleh gaduh lah kalau kamu jadi chooser. Okay, so here is another example, but I will stop here sebab saya rasa kamu pun dah naik bengong and lapar, masuklah saya. Okay, so we stop here. Can later, okay. So we stop here. Sekejap saya tahu kamu punya QR. Yes, I will upload. Tunggu habislah. Tunggu habis this chapter 3. So saya upload sekali lah, and then you can do your assessment. Okay, your quiz. Saya haraplah benda ni lagi boleh pakai. Kalau tidak, penatlah saya tadi buka awal-awal. Wait for your QR. Baik. Siap, dia ada lambat. Tak nak dia. Sekejap, saya kena refresh kot yang ni, QR. Okay, siapa dah boleh keluar lah.
Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.